goes. Welcome to the prep.
Today we're going to be continuing our Indian series, and this is a fan requested favorite. They stalked me at my restaurant, which is weird but cool. Anyways, we're making Paneer Tikka Masala. Have you ever had that before?
Mm-mm.
Neither have I actually, before I made it last night.
I don't even want to try a taste of it.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, okay. And since today is the 31st, we got to give a big shout out to my brother.
Happy birthday, Uncle Dave. Yeah.
Let's take a look at these ingredients. First thing we're going to do is cut up this paneer. Now paneer is an Indian cheese and it doesn't really melt, so we're going to pan fry it after we marinate it in our spices. So first I'm going to cut this paneer in half, and then we're going to cut it into some chunks. Cut all the way through. Ooh, it's hard to cut, huh?
Yeah.
Good job. Can you cut another one? Nice work.
That's hard to do.
So now that we've got our paneer all cut up, we're going to throw our spices in here, and I've got tumeric, coriander, chili powder, and some garam masala. Dump it in.
Don't forget the salt.
And now we're going to pour about 2.5 tablespoons of mustard oil in there and whisk it all together.
Mix up the spices.
Alright, let's throw the cheese in.
I can do it by myself, Daddy.
Sorry, dude. Now just toss it around to get it all evenly coated. Half of this onion we're going to use for the sauce, and we're going to save the other half for later. So cut it like this. We're going to come across the onion, and then like this. Nice fine dice. So with the other half of this onion, I'm going to take the bottom off, and we're going to cube it. Just like that. Now we're going to cube this bell pepper also.
I love red peppers.
So we're just going to cut these up into chunks. And set those aside with our onions. Hey Evelyn, can you cut the tops off these tomatoes?
Uh-huh.
So we're just going to quarter these tomatoes by cutting them in half. And then again. Now take all the pulp out of the tomato. Just like that. Now you want to save this pulp because that's going to become part of our sauce. Now we're just going to give these a rough chop. Now on high heat we're going to throw some mustard oil into the pan and sear the paneer. I'm just going to set the paneer in one slice at a time. And we're going to fry these up till they're golden brown. As soon as you start to get some color on one side, flip them over. Now we're going to set these paneer aside on a paper towel so we can drain all the oil off. In the same pan we fried the paneer in, we're going to make the tikka masala sauce.
It is my turn to cook, Dad.
Alright, well I guess I'm going to let this joker finish up.
Put in the mustard oil. Now from the cumin seeds. Toss in the bay leaves. Now throw in the onions. Wait, no!
Now we're just going to sweat these onions down, then we're going to add the rest of our ingredients to make our sauce. Throw in the pulp from the tomatoes and cook that down. So our tomatoes are starting to break down, and we're going to throw in the garlic and ginger paste. Next we're going to toss in the rest of our spice mix. Now we're just going to deglaze with about a cup of stock. Next up we're going to put about a cup of tomato puree. And the last thing we have to add to make this a true tikka masala is, of course, yogurt. And the last thing I'm going to do to make this sauce super sexy is drop a big fat chunk of butter in it. Bloop. Now our sauce has been simmering for about 15 minutes, and we're going to throw all those diced veggies in there. Oh yeah, dump it in. And at this point, if you haven't made a mess all over your crappy electric stove, you're definitely not doing it right. So our veggies have been cooking for about 10 minutes, and the last step is to toss in the seared paneer and a handful of cilantro, and we're ready to eat.
Smells good in here, Dad. Let's spoon it up.
And to garnish, we're just going to drop some fresh cilantro in here. Hey, Avalon, you want to taste this?
No, Daddy. But Mr. Bear, Dad. Give it a try, Mr. Bear. Okay. Give it a taste, Dad.
Okay. That's fantastic.
Dip it on scissors.